William Jackson Marion bought horses from his buddy John Cameron in Beatrice, Nebraska in 1873. Shortly thereafter, Cameron vanished. At Odell, Nebraska, a body with 3 bullet holes in the skull and similar clothing to Cameron was discovered. The sheriff was certain that the deceased was Cameron and that Marion is responsible for his death. After locating Marion a decade later, he was tried, convicted, and executed. Cameron resurfaced in Beatrice 4 years later, alive and healthy. He had been in Mexico to escape a woman with whom he had recently fathered a child with. This may have been the first time the United States executed an innocent individual, but it will not be the last. The inherent risk of executing the innocent one is among the most convincing arguments against the death sentence. Since 1973, more than 165 death sentence individuals have been exonerated. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at innocent people who spend years behind bars. Yeah, you heard it right. Carlos de Luna. In 1983, Wanda Lopez was stabbed to death by a client at a roadside Shamrock convenience store in Corpus Christi, Texas. Lopez was attacked while on the phone with 911 dispatchers. The attacker was described as a Hispanic male wearing a gray hoodie. Police hurried to the site and identified an eyewitness who saw him flee the establishment. A few blocks away, police discovered 20-year-old Carlos de Luna cowering beneath a truck. De Luna was transported to the crime scene where he was positively recognized by an eyewitness. De Luna told law enforcement that the offender was a man named Carlos Hernandez. Earlier in the evening, De Luna and Hernandez were seen together at a bar near the Shamrock. Hernandez departed for the Shamrock and was never seen again. When De Luna approached the Shamrock to find out what was going on, he observed Hernandez assaulting the female store clerk. De Luna ran. He had a history of sexual assault and feared getting into trouble. As he heard sirens approaching the Shamrock, he hid beneath a vehicle, where he was eventually discovered by authorities. No one looked into Hernandez. There was no physical evidence linking De Luna to the scene. He was found guilty purely on the basis of cross-racial eyewitness identification, sentenced to death, and executed by lethal injection in 1989. Cameron Todd Willingham. In 1991, Cameron Todd Willingham's home in Corsicana, Texas, caught fire early in the morning. Willingham, his twins, aged 1 year, Cameron and Carmen, and his daughter Amber, aged 2 years, were all inside. Willingham was witnessed making every effort to enter and save his daughters, but he was unsuccessful. Willingham attempted to enter the building even when firefighters arrived, and ultimately had to be detained with handcuffs for his own safety. Given the ferocity of the fire, one firefighter told the New Yorker that it would have been insane for anyone to enter the house. 3 infants perished due to smoke inhalation. Willingham's 22-year-old wife, Stacy Kuykendall, left the house early in the morning of the fire to work at a bar, while he was unemployed as an auto mechanic. The small hamlet around 55 miles north of Waco raised funds to assist the Willinghams with the funeral expenses. Troy Davis. Mark McPhail, a police officer in Savannah, Georgia, was shot and died after intervening in an incident between 2 males at a park on August 19, 1989. Sylvester Coles was there at the incident, and he implicates Troy Davis. Cole was joined by 9 other park attendees in casting the accusation at Davis. Davis acknowledged his presence at the park. He stated that he witnessed Coles assaulting a man but departed before the shooting occurred. In August 1991, despite the lack of physical evidence linking Davis to the killing, a jury convicted him and recommended the death penalty on the basis of 9 eyewitness testimony. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution released a series of articles in September 2003 in which 7 of the 9 eyewitnesses recanted their statements. Many of them told the newspaper that authorities encouraged them to incriminate Davis, but that Coles was in fact the shooter. Jimmy Dennis. Jimmy Dennis served 25 years on death row for the murder of Chadell Williams, 17, in 1991. Williams was wearing her favorite pair of gold earrings in the shape of a figure 8. Her mother was concerned about her wearing them because she had been robbed at gunpoint for them previously. Her boyfriend paid the criminals $100 to return them. 2 males approached Williams and her friend Zara Howard as they ascended the steps at the Fern Rock bus terminal in Philadelphia on an October day after school. The men asked that Williams' earrings be given to them. The females fled the bus terminal on foot. Howard heard a gunshot and observed the death of Williams. The firearm and earrings were never recovered. Clement Aguirre Jarkin, Cheryl Williams, 47, and Carol Berries, 68, were discovered stabbed to death in their Altamonte Springs, Florida home on June 17, 2004. Williams was stabbed over 100 times, whereas Berries was stabbed twice. The police discovered a 10-inch bloodied kitchen knife between their home and the home next door. Samantha Williams, the daughter of William, immediately stated that she had a gut instinct that the murderer was Clement Aguirre-Jarkin, 24, who lived next door. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section down below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.